Hey guys, the show's about to start. Sit back, relax, take a hit, and enjoy.
Shut the fuck up, my bitch so stuck. I ain't honest, but I get the bucks, yeah.
All I want right in the chest, big dog. Full of white walls, no flex involved.
Tell me that you lost without telling me you lost.
I get better, so my shit is never quick about
TokeTok Radio with Mountain Man and the Wizard. The Wizard, and 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 the Wizard.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Around the Table featuring the Wizard and Token.
Hell yeah, what's up, guys?
So real quick, before we start anything, why don't you let us know what the smoke of the show is, Token?
Honestly, I forgot.
It's wedding cake.
It's wedding cake, bro. You know what's crazy? I haven't had any, really primo smoke in a while.
Yeah. Well, this shit's from Cali, dog, so...
Bro, I was hurting. I've been hurting.
This shit's good. I mean, it may not look pretty because it's the end of the bag, but it smoked good when it was nuggets, and it smokes good when it's fucking the way it looks right now.
Doesn't even matter. A bad haircut doesn't stop a good day.
Right. So here at Around the Table, we just literally just chill. We talk about some stuff, and this volume just got louder, which is amazing.
It jumped right on in.
It did. But, you know, we just talk about random shit from conspiracies to everyday life, really anything. And,
Bruh.
yeah. So real quick, no Mountain Man again, but I want to introduce an addition to TokeTok Radio personality platform. We have officially brought on Token as a personality for TokeTok Radio, so he is no longer a guest, people. So when you talk about him, he is not a guest. He is a host.
Put some respect on my name.
So yeah, when he came in tonight to help me out with tonight's episode, I just wanted to present him with that news. We're going to have him on a lot. I know I've been talking to his wife as well to get on for a couple of shows when I need a little help around, because everybody knows the deal, everything that's going on with us. But real quick, I want to give a shout out to dustoff_420 over there at Instagram. If you guys go to our Instagram page, we have a little picture of his Telegram and all that noise, how to get a hold of him and all that shit. We have no product from him tonight, unfortunately. I haven't spoke to him in a couple days, but we'll have more product on later on. But make sure you guys go to his IG at dustoff_420 and give him what do they do on IG? A follow?
Check him out. Give him a follow.
There you go. Give him a follow and let him know that TokeTok sent you. All right. So, I just got paid. So, let's do the episode.
Double click that joint.
So, anyway, real quick before we start anything new with you, like, you've heard any crazy shit? Like,
No, not really. I mean, and it's crazy because I don't look for anything crazy. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say it's crazy. I'm more of a movie person, and I'm hurting right now because I want to watch Doctor Strange.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No,
Terrific.
Dude.
Terrific.
Everyone keeps saying that, and I was going to go today, but that's just not how my day went.
Yeah, I feel that. No, I had to, I borrowed one of my buddies' Fire Stick the other day.
Oh, nice.
I ended up watching it. I actually caught up on a lot of movies. I caught up on the Spider-Man. Caught up on the Doctor Strange. There was actually a couple more movies that were coming out that I got to see a little earlier. There's this show called The Northman movie coming out with Peter Skarsgård. He plays in it. Got to watch that before it came out. That, because you know I'm a Viking guy.
Yeah, that's...
Bro, that fucking movie went hard in the fucking paint, dude.
Putting everything to shame.
Yes, bro. Like, there was one scene, real quick, dog. There was one scene where he was, like, chilling, and he was, like, overlooking this army, and this fucking spear, bro, came out of nowhere, and he caught that hoe, turned around, and threw that bitch back at the motherfucker that threw it at him, dude. Like, one motion, dog, like, caught it, turned, whoo, and hit him right in the chest, dog. Shit was insane. But Peter Skarsgård's real good. He's really good in it. I don't know if you're familiar with Peter Skarsgård. He's actually, you ever seen True Blood?
Yes.
You know Eric?
Maybe if I seen the picture.
He had like the long blonde hair at one time, and he cut his hair.
Yeah.
He was fighting Homeboy for Homegirl. Well, that's Peter Skarsgård.
And he plays a Viking?
Yeah, he plays a Viking, which is badass.
That's different.
And his brother was Gustav Skarsgård, the guy who played in the Vikings, the TV show Vikings, as Floki. That's his brother. So his brother's already played a Viking, and then of course
it must run in the family type.
And of course the younger brother, I forget his name, but the younger one, he played it. He played Pennywise.
See, that is definitely not up my alley. I am deathly afraid of clowns.
Yeah, this movie is nuts, dude. I love the movie. The movie was fantastic.
You want to hear something cool? Where you want to? I don't know if they. Of course, they have a video of it, but dude, someone made the first working plasma-based lightsaber. I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit is tough, bro.
He cut straight through that metal like butter,
like
bro.
Nothing, bro.
And I'm just like, wow.
Dude, I done let the blunt go out.
What do you say, 400 or 4,000 degrees or something like that? And I was just like, that's insane.
It's amazing. Because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Speaking real quick.
But not only, but not only did it work, it was retractable. That's the best part. The fact that
he was able to hit the button and
it retracted. That was like, that's what made it a legit lightsaber.
Speaking of that, I don't like Disney. I'm anti-Disney. But I kept Disney for another month because of the Obi-Wan Kenobi miniseries coming out on Disney Plus. Can't wait, dude. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi's one of my favorite Jedis, and it's like Jesus, dog. You finally get to know what he did for 30 years. Like in that span of the end of the Clone Wars.
He's like, what happened?
To the death of him versus Darth Vader in A New Hope. I always want to know what happened. Disney finally made it something. And I cannot wait. I was a huge fan of the fucking Book of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian. Bro. Insane. Best lightsaber fight ever came from The Mandalorian, by the way. Luke Skywalker walking through, killing all them droids, dog. Tougher than the Darth Vader in fucking Rogue One, bro. Tougher. Telling you.
Bro, that was an epic fight.
Damn, I'm fucked up with no music, dog. My B. Jesus.
Hey, man, sometimes you get in the zone like AutoZone. And it happens like that.
Yeah, right? I know you guys won't be able to hear it, but our music for tonight's episode will be Chili Music over there on YouTube. Make sure you guys go over there and check out her Lofi mix. She's forever supplying me with one once a week, and we love it over here at TokeTok Radio. So make sure you guys go there and shout her out. She's amazing.
Check out that lo-fi.
Yeah, we actually got to meet her out in LA, which was amazing. It was really fucking cool, and she's cool as fuck, dude. She laid back as fuck, smokes a lot of weed.
But that's the vibe.
Perfect.
But that's the vibe that she's trying to pass, bro. In her music, she's living her best life. She's literally living her life through her music.
She was pretty cool. So shouts out to her. You hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you after the show about that. Something's going on with something in here, and I haven't figured it out yet. But anyway.
Are you sure something going on right there? Or maybe it was just the music?
No, it happens. It happened all day today. And it doesn't show up on the radio. It doesn't show up in the recording. But if you start hearing your voice, like start to crackle,
right,
that's when the show stops, because that's when it fucks up, because the EQ is fucked up. And I can't figure it out. I may have to go retire this one and buy the upgraded one.
No.
Dude, I know. I got
You'll forever have it.
Oh, yeah. I use that one when I fucking on Pro Tools. I use that fucking mixer back there for Pro Tools.
Nice.
But, yeah, no. Fucking, I saw, back to what I was originally saying. I saw a whole bunch of movies that weren't out yet. And I caught up on my movies, basically. And I think it's pretty interesting. A lot of movies I saw. Speaking of shows, have you seen the new show on Netflix called The Pentatarium?
I've seen
the
thing for it, but I have not watched it.
A1. It is literally taking every conspiracy, not known conspiracy, shadow government, New World Order, everything. And they basically make this group that ain't bad. They're a good group. They invented the vaccine for polio. They did all good stuff. And
they're basically super humanitarians, but it's a secret society.
Yes. And there's 5 of them that make decisions for the whole world. And the dude that you follow, Michael Keegan, I believe. Key and Peele.
Okay.
Key.
Yeah.
He plays this doctor that he invents on how to power the whole world with some type of energy, and he invented it. So he got on this panel.
He's the main guy.
He's the main guy they follow, and he's
the
funny.
Powerhouse.
He's funny as shit. And then they have Ken Jeong.
Okay.
He's in it. Fucking hilarious. And then, of course, Mike Myers is in it, and Mike Myers plays every character in that bitch.
Oh, so it's hilarious.
Oh, bro. It is fantastic. It is amazing.
It's on my list. I haven't.
Yes. And it's a fucking sequel to So I Married an Axe Murderer, another Mike Myers film from back in the fucking 90s. And I just gotta say, it's worth a watch. What we do here at TokeTok Radio, that show is exactly what we do. It's amazing.
It's the perfect depiction of it.
It is amazing. I think I sat out there and I was like, I'm just gonna watch one episode.
Bro, I know how that feels.
And I ended up smoking 3 or 4 blunts. Bro,
and it's a binge. It's a binge. Look, after you watch 2 episodes and you're pushing for that third, you just know you're binging. That's it.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, finished Ozark. Holy shit. Nuts, bro. Okay. I'm
not gonna knock it because I've only watched a couple episodes of the entire show.
It's actually really good. I didn't like it. I started to watch it and I was
the one with Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah. But how it ended was, realistically, you got a family that works for a cartel that launders money. And then at the same time, your family has a heroin operation that hates you because you took their land and sold it to the federal government to open up a fucking casino. So you flooded 100 acres of their land from the Ohio River, which once the Ohio River touches that land, it becomes federal property. So you got a family in the Ozarks that's been there for 300 fucking years, and now you took all their land from them, and they're fucking poppy growers, heroin people. And now you got them going after you. And then you got another group of the KC mob, which is a Kansas City mob, coming after you because you had their fucking leader killed, and all that shit's going on. And the show ended the most realistic way that somebody in that situation, how it would end. It's just so realistic. The ending wasn't oh, that would never happen.
A TV drama.
Yeah, no, bro. If you were part of that family and the way it ended, it was so realistic, dog.
It makes me want to watch it now.
Yeah, because there's people in there that were like, that I was like, bro, if somebody ever did that, they would die. They would get shot and killed. But in that movie, when somebody did that, they were like, that's your body, baby.
Bro, that was so random.
But right? But when you yeah, but no, when you, it's just crazy, bro. Like, it's, I'm trying not to tell you without
too much.
Yeah, because it's definitely worth a watch. But it was like how you expected something like that to happen, it ended exactly. Like, I'll give you, for instance, there was a scene where somebody stole $100,000 from the fucking from the money that were from like Jason Bateman's family, that they kept money that they were fucking cleaning and stuff like that. So somebody, and Jason Bateman's like he's a businessman. Like, he doesn't have people killed. He doesn't do this. He's just a businessman. That's all he wants to do is make money and flip money for the fucking cartel. That's all he wants to do. So, realistically, if you headed your family that dealt with millions of dollars of the cartel money, somebody that you knew walked in there and stole $100,000. Like, I'm talking about, like, walked in there, stole $100,000 in cash, and walked out and said, fuck you, I'm taking it, and walked out. What would you do?
They're gonna die.
You would kill them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in a show, when you have like a character like that, that's been in the show for a minute, and they're not good at, they're good at keeping characters alive in that show for a long period of time that should be dead. But the show got towards when it hit the third season, when it started getting like more realistic, intense and more realistic. Like, that guy did the exact same shit to the exact same fucking Bates, and he was like, I'm taking this money, fuck you. He walked away, and fucking Jason Bates did, boom, shot right in the back of the head. That's what would really happen at any point in time. You steal $100,000 of cartel money.
First of all, listen. First of all, like you said, if you're the head of that family and you're in control of $2 million and $100,000 goes missing, your family is dead in real life. So of course you're gonna shoot dude in the face or in the head or in the back or whatever. In real life, realistically.
Oh yeah. And bro, like, that show, they don't give a fuck. Like,
he said they don't give a fuck.
She said, okay, her brother, this chick's brother got killed. Just not gonna tell you when, but chick's brother gets killed. And you probably heard it all over Instagram. If you're gonna stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me. Have you heard that with the little girl screaming it?
No.
Okay, well, that girl, if you just look for it on Instagram, you'll find it, because it's like a meme video or whatever.
Bro, I'm almost hardly never on social media.
Okay. Yeah, okay, see. But it's everybody knows about it, so it's not a spoiler. But okay, so this chick named Beth, her brother gets killed, and she finds out, and she got this shotgun. And she walks up and was like, did you have my brother killed? And they were like, no. And she was bucking. Like, did you have my brother killed? No. And she was like, they were like, this person killed him. And she was like, bet. So she started going, and fucking Jason Bateman got in front of her and was like, yo, you need to calm down, because this chick like runs like all his businesses. So he was like, you need to calm down. She was like, if you're going to fucking stop me, you're going to have to fucking kill me. Gets in the car, drives away, bro. Finds the guy that killed her brother without hesitation, one word, anything. She walks up and says, "You killed my brother?" He goes, "Huh?" And she goes, "Wow," and blows his chest apart, bro. Like,
yo,
yeah, bro, that's intense, bro. Like, and then you meet the guy who killed Jimmy Hoffa in the show. He's some fucking crazy guy. Like, when they came to the Ozarks.
Bro, no. Don't tell me no more. I need to watch this.
Bro,
I need to watch this. Yes. Nah.
Some old-ass motherfucker with motherfucking, he wears oxygen. And he's a bad motherfucker, dude. Like,
it's always the old man who physically doesn't have any power, but he got power.
He never says it in the show, but he hints towards it. But I believe he's an ex-CIA agent that killed Jimmy Hoffa, and he was in witness protection for doing it because from the mob, from getting killed by the mafia and stuff like that. But that's not even a spoiler. There's no spoiler there. That's what I think happened because he never specifically says what happened, but he's just sitting there drinking a beer and was like, "I killed Jimmy Hoffa," and everybody laughed. Like, nobody took him serious. But, like, his actions in the show
support what the fuck he just said.
And that's what my conclusion is, that he was either paid by the government to kill Jimmy Hoffa and he was in witness protection, or what the fuck was that? I thought it was like a skydiving fucking... Oh, it's one of those big mosquitoes. We're good. They can't bite us.
Oh, motherfucker. I ain't mosquito proof. They don't call me Mosquito Joe, goddammit.
Sorry, I'm looking something up. I just want to get my facts wrong.
What? You don't... What? You said you want to get your facts wrong.
No, I don't want to get my facts wrong. Okay, he was part of the New York mafia. I was just making sure. Jimmy Hoffa. I was just making sure that he was part of the mafia. I didn't know if he was like one of those... How do I say it? One of those Jewish guys that work for the mafia. I didn't know if he was one of those guys. Basically, Robert De Niro in Casino. Basically, no, he was part of the mob. But Ozark's good. I finished up The Last Kingdom. Had its final season, which it was perfect.
He said it was perfect.
They have a movie coming out. I'm pretty excited about that.
Bro, there's always a movie coming out off of a TV show, and it makes no sense. Because if you think about it, if Netflix came, and I saw this the other day, if Netflix came to you and was like, "Yo, we have an 8-hour movie we want you to watch," would you watch it?
Fuck yeah, dude. Depending on the genre. Like, if it was like a Lords of the Rings or like Viking show, all day.
Are you shitting me?
I would watch. Bro. I sat in a movie theater and watched all 3 Lords of the Rings extended edition in the movie theater without leaving.
I know. I remember.
12 hours, bro. $1 movie theater on base, bro.
I remember.
So, yes, I would watch an 8-hour movie on Netflix if I liked it.
Okay, so apparently I asked the wrong person, because no normal person is going to sit down in their home for 8 hours and watch one movie.
Okay, time out. I can't do it at home. I couldn't do it at home. And the simple fact of doing it at home, I would have to stop it, go deal with the kids, stop it, go smoke a blunt, stop it, go do this, stop it, go do that, so on and so forth. So at home, because
I'm not talking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not at home. If I'm in the movie theater, and if I went there and was like
for that purpose, of course,
I would sit there all day, and I would find a boring part to run outside and hit a bowl just to stay high. Like, I've done in movie theaters, dog, when a movie got dull and I'm like, ooh, why am I still in this bitch? But I paid for it. I run outside, run back inside, and an interesting part happens. Bro, I've done... You were with us.
Oh, God.
I think it was. No, not the time we were on shrooms. The time we fell asleep in the movie theater. We were watching that Jamie Foxx movie.
Yeah.
The airplane movie. It was like 4 of us, and we were the only 4 motherfuckers in the movie.
Right.
And we all fucking fell asleep.
Sleeped in a bitch.
Shit's crazy.
Yo, do you remember the time? I don't know. Were you there? Oh, man. I don't want to name drop.
Give me the first letter of their name. I'll probably know it.
B.
Yeah.
Back when he was dating that one chick and we were in his garage.
Oh, yeah.
And I hit the bong too hard and
Yep.
That was
me and Bobby was there.
That was not a good night. That was not a good night.
Speaking of that, I had him on the show the other day.
Word?
He called in.
He's
Pretty
a grandpa now.
Do what?
I said he's a grandpa now.
I know, bro. Shit's fucking...
What?
Like, shit's fucking nuts, dude. Like, motherfucker. Like, my oldest is fucking 13, dog. So...
Yeah, my oldest is almost 12.
I ain't too far behind.
Neither am I. I'm coming up the rear. Right behind y'all.
That shit's fucking crazy, dog. Shit's nuts.
Where's the time gone?
I know, right? Oh, I know. I'm always a big advocate. I'm always a big advocate for abuse. I don't like people getting abused and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Have you?
Yes.
What's your intake on that?
I am completely sympathetic with him, bro. He is.
Yeah, me too.
He's traumatized.
He is.
That man is broken. Like, she physically and mentally battered this man.
Oh yeah, he
was her soundboard for everything, no matter whether it was good or bad. Like, what? Okay, this is what hurt me. The recording of her saying, "You're Johnny Depp. You're a man. Who's gonna believe you?"
Yeah.
That you're a victim of domestic violence.
That shit was crazy. What? You know what? Actually, the actual, because I've been trying to watch it as much as possible when it's live. For one, it's in Fairfax, Virginia, which is pretty cool. The one that really got me, and you could tell that it really fucked with him, was when they played the recording of her secretly recording his attempted suicide with cutting his wrists. And she was like, "Oh, don't do it. Like, you can't do it because the blades are too dull," stuff like that. Da 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 da. And then she came and was like, "Oh, please don't do it. Don't cut yourself." Da da da. Like, basically saved him because he was gonna do it. And when he was on stand and he had to listen to that and then fucking answer questions about it, it kind of hit me. I was like, "Damn, dude! Like, she really fucking did some shit like that,
damage to him."
Because I remember when it first came out 3 years ago. Did I believe Amber Heard when she said it? Shame on me, anybody out there, whatever. I didn't believe her. When she publicly came out and started his smear campaign on him, I was just like, nah, like, that's not Johnny Depp. That's not the Johnny Depp. That's not Captain Jack Sparrow.
No.
That's not him whatsoever. And then, of course, when he got dropped from Disney, he got dropped from this, and I'm like, kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, did he really do it? What does Disney know that we don't? Like, what's going on? But it was premature, which was...
It definitely was.
Very premature for him. But what got me fully on board, like 100%, no doubt left in my mind that he was completely, utterly fucking deframed, everything, was when Jason Momoa talked to Mick Jagger, the guitarist from Johnny Depp's band. I forget his name. He's the lead guitarist for Savage as well, and Slayer. I don't know if you know. I think his name's Brian something or other. Real famous people. Jason Momoa talked to them, and they told him firsthand of the abuse that they witnessed. And Jason Momoa, you know how Amber Heard was playing his wife in Aquaman. He was playing Aquaman's wife or whatever. Right. In Aquaman 2, he threatened to leave the movie because of her unless they fired her. Well, they didn't want to fire her because they were too far into production. So he said the only way that he won't leave is if they can do his scenes completely separate from her. Like, he doesn't want to be on the set with her or nothing. So their scenes where they're talking, they talked separately, and they put them together. And when he publicly came out and was like, this is what's happening, I support Johnny Depp, I was like, you know what? You got people threatening to leave millions of dollars behind because they're working with this said fucking victim and everything. Like, oh, he beat me type fucking chick. I'm sorry to say that, but it's right. And soon as Jason Momoa and then fucking Eddie Murphy, Adam Sandler, fucking who else? Lenny Kravitz, like everybody started like supporting Johnny. And I was like, you know what? Like, this guy could be fucking like this guy was fucked out of $225 million stuff. And that was just from Pirates of the Caribbean. Disney, we're going to pay him $225 million to play Captain Jack Sparrow in the 6th movie. And just because he was a woman beater, he got fucking kicked off, Same thing with the not Harry Potter.
About to say, damn, Daniel Radcliffe.
What's his name? The Amazing Beast. The
Fantastic Beast.
Fantastic Beast and Where They're Found or whatever. Like, he played Grindelwald in that movie, and he got kicked out for the last movie as well.
What?
Yeah, because of that shit. And he lost like $50 million from that role. And
so she owes him like $250 million.
Well, that's what they're fighting. Well, she is suing Johnny Depp for $40 million, and Johnny Depp is countersuing her for $225 million. When everything's said and done, the lawyers are done talking. Which, real quick, Rottenbaum is a horrible lawyer. Horrible. Amber Heard's lawyer, horrible. He is a douchebag. Tell me why that motherfucker ejected to his own question. He answered, he was like, how much were you going to make in the new movie coming out? 225. I object. Hearsay. And the judge was like, it's your own question. And he was like, hearsay. And she was like, okay. Like, bro.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, he's so dumb. But when all the lawyers are done talking and there's no jury. So when it's up to, I believe there's no jury. No, there's no jury. When the judge makes her decision, I think as soon as the trial is done, the judge is going to stand up immediately and say, Johnny Depp, you're the winner. And then it'll be done. Like, there's no thinking about it because the judge is done. Like, you could just watch her in the courtroom. She is done. When Amber Heard speaks and stuff like that, she is just like, okay, bitch. Like, keep lying.
Right.
Like,
doing
like,
coke on the stand.
Yes, bro. And she did you see when she posed for the picture when she was crying on the stand, bro? She like started crying. She put her fucking shit over her nose and like looked at the camera and you saw a flash. And then she took the shit down. Like, And then there was another one where Johnny Depp was trying to leave the courtroom and Amber Heard was coming from around the judge's stand to leave. She saw Johnny and she like tried to play like Johnny was going to attack her and shit. Like, shit's stupid, dude.
This lady.
I think she's an asshole, but that's just me. God, I can't find a fucking
bro. There's one
ashtray.
There's like 5 right here,
dude. There's like all the way over there though. I'm like on the opposite side of the studio. Not really, but
technically you are.
I am.
Step into the bad side. Bro, speaking of music, what do you think about the Something in the Water festival being held in DC? Like, how do you feel about it being a local and having that stripped?
Well, me?
Like, to me, I feel like it's BS because it's the city's fault, for one, and Pharrell just wants justice for his cousin.
See, that's where I differ. I get it. If it was my family member. Ouch. What was that?
That was the timer, dude.
Oh, the timer. Oh, damn. That scared the shit out of me, too, bro. Like, I jumped hard fucking
Me
core.
too. That's crazy.
But if it was my family member, I would be not like saying like doing the whole moving to the concert, but his wanting the justice, I would be full. I get that. I totally get that. But
that was supposed to generate revenue for the locals.
No. I get him moving it is just kind of like asinine, but it's whatever. I mean, on some real shit, it's whatever. Like it is what it is. Dude. I mean,
I'm pissed about it because was supposed to be for us.
I went to the first one. Amazing.
I didn't get to go.
I loved it. Amazing.
And I heard it was
Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z. Amazing, dude. Like I've never seen Snoop Dogg in person until that concert, dude. But for the reasons for him moving it are BS because
the city didn't even want it here, and now they do.
And now they do, and then the city didn't want it because
of the crowd that it drew.
Because but when the first one happened, nothing happened. I was there. I worked at a hotel right down the street from it on the days I didn't go. It's like nothing went wrong. I think it sucks because
I just think that it should have been a local thing. How can you call it something? I mean, technically DC is right the fuck there. It's right there.
DAV. Yeah, I get it.
Like, it's right there. But
it's supposed to be here though.
Right.
Like it's supposed to be like the oceanfront, the strip, dog. Like
Facts.
That's where it's supposed to be, like the fucking 5th Street stage, dog. Like that's us. But I think he should have put it somewhere else. Like maybe he did it just to be like, hey, we're only 3 hours away. Like, why don't you? Even the Richmond people you'll see it 30 minutes away, dog.
Word.
Like
you can hit DC real quick.
Hell yeah! If you think about it, if you go to Richmond, you think, oh, it's only 2 hours of Richmond. You get to Richmond, you're like, oh, dude, DC's only a half hour away, dog. Let's go to motherfucking.
It's more like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 45. Traffic's probably an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I can make it to DC in 3. I've done it. Easy money.
Bro, I made it to DC in like 5.
Yeah, I've had those days.
I got kids though.
Oh yeah, I feel that. When you got kids, an 8-hour trip turns into 16, dog.
Yes.
And $150 in snacks, like every fucking 5 minutes, bro. Like,
they always need something.
Exactly.
They always need something.
See, me, like, we had one stop, and that was like the stop at the corner store.
That was it.
Hey, you better take a piss or you better get a drink because we ain't stopping.
Bro, you're not telling me nothing. Road trips with my dad, bro, growing up, listen, we would go from here to New York. We stop twice. We stopped once at the same T's Corner.
T's Corner, yeah.
My dad stops there, and he stops at this fucking gas station on the Jersey Turnpike, bro. That's the only two places he's stopping. So anything in between that, you better listen.
You better hold your piss,
yeah,
dog.
bruh. Talking about training yourself. Like, no bullshit. Like, train yourself. That was the only two stops, bro. Ain't no going back.
No. And he's like, fuck it. Like,
He don't
better
care.
Piss in a bottle, dog. But that shit's nuts. That shit is nuts. Oh, real quick, Elon, let's say something spacey. What do you think about
Elon smoking weed on Joe Rogan's show?
Oh, that's old school, dude. Who gives a shit?
That's still weird, bro.
It is weird, but it's just... He's hit a fat blunt too, dog. like Joe Rogan had him fucked up in that motherfucker, dude. Because you ever watch Joe Rogan's podcast? He's like, yeah, guys, what's up, man? Like, he's just so fucked up, like, the whole time. But
that's life, baby.
Yeah, right. But more power to him, because he doesn't like, he usually doesn't smoke on the show unless the person that he has on the show is smoking as well. Then he'll fucking hit it every now. I watch this podcast all the time, dog. A lot of my motherfucking ideas for this podcast come from his shit. Like, ooh, because I'll listen and be like, like,
it's an aha moment.
That. Like, I can talk about that. It's an aha moment. Yeah. And of course, it's like coming from Joe Rogan, like,
back to the space exploration.
Oh, the what was it? It was a TED Talk. I forget when it was. It was TED Talk. I'm always watching those too. He talked about their mission to Mars, and he confirmed that it is a one-way ticket for the astronauts until they can get technology to come back to Earth, because they can't carry enough fuel. Right now, they don't
have the capacity.
Yeah, to carry it. And if they send something to them for fuel, there's no way. Most likely a person would be in it, and it would have fuel in a spaceship going to Mars. They wouldn't have any way to fill it up, because once it leaves the compressed container it's in, it will instantly freeze because how cold it is on Mars. So there's no way to get it from the housing to the spaceship without it freezing along the way. It's just science. They got to figure the science out.
They haven't.
Yeah, so he basically 100% confirmed that it's a one-way ticket for those astronauts. So those astronauts going to Mars are going to die there. Unless
we figure it out in the meantime.
We figure it out and we get people over there if it's inhabitable. Because the thing is, those astronauts that land on Mars, if they land on Mars, hopefully they will. But those astronauts that land on Mars will be able to determine if it can house people and what they can build there and so on and so forth. And if they can be able to house people.
How would they know that? Do they have... do they have shit going with them to...
Yes, they're going to be able to set up like buildings and stuff like they're bringing shit with them. Yeah, dude, the spaceship that's going out there is pretty badass, dude. It's like carries 5 people for 6 months. And it comes like they're going to have their own like little rover that comes with them, little vehicles to drive around and shit. It's going to it's like, just think of like a big ass semi truck going to Mars, but like 10 times as big, 100 times bigger than a semi truck. It's like basically, it's like
a city on wheels.
Yeah, it's like a little pod in the front where all the people are going to be housed and where they're going to be chilling at, and then basically the rest of it's going to be all packed with supplies and fuel and shit like that for the trip. It's insane, dude. I can't wait for it to happen, dude. 2032 though.
That's still our time.
It is.
Like,
it is. In
Bro.
the first astronaut they picked is a 19-year-old chick. It's crazy. 19-year-old chick who has 3 doctorate degrees. It's nuts. It is. It is. Yeah, 2 of them are from Cambridge, and she's British. 2 from Cambridge and one from Oxford. Nuts, right? They have what's his name is going. He applied to go. Canadian guy, Jim Hatfield. You know, the guy that was International Space Station guy. He applied to go to it, but I don't think he's too old. I don't think his body can handle it.
Well, the G-force is leaving.
Yeah. Because he's just so old, dude. He's like up in his 50s now. He's been in the International Space Station for like years, dog. I remember watching.
Dude, have you seen some of the side effects of being an astronaut?
Yeah.
Constant fainting.
That shit's crazy.
Like, you just faint, forgetting, like, you forget, like, what? That's, I don't think the general public is ready for that.
No. Not at all.
Like, not everyone is built for space travel.
Not everybody, but I'd pay the money to do it.
I don't know, dude.
Like, you wouldn't, okay, not even space travel. Would you pay money to go in a rocket ship like Jeff Bezos and stuff like that did?
Yeah.
Would you do that? I would do that all the time. If I had all the money,
Yeah.
I'd buy my own just to do it.
Dog, Michael Strahan went to space.
I know, dude. Ain't that fucking awesome?
That's insane. That is insane.
Like, all kind of motherfucking people went to space, dog. They did that one flight. Jeff Bezos went. The Virgin Mobile guy went.
Bro. Yeah, the Virgin Mobile guy was one of the first guys to do it on his, technically it wasn't a spaceship, it's an airplane, because he did the lofting thing.
Yes.
But yeah, that shit was sick. I remember that we were younger. That was a minute ago.
Yeah, I remember when he fucking bought he bought from NASA the first commercial
that craft.
flight.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And it came true in his lifetime, dog. He got to do all that shit, dog. Go to space, everything, dude. It's nuts, dude.
Like,
I'm proud of him, dude. He stuck with it.
Yeah, he definitely he was in it for the long haul.
Because he was, other than Elon today, as long as he's been pushing SpaceX, I think homeboy Virgin Mobile guy is like the dude that I've known the longest pushing space travel. Like, I need to go to space.
Yeah, he was the first one to be like, okay, I might not be able to go into it, but I can get high enough to experience this for a little bit and safely return without burning in the fucking bits.
That timer fucked me up, dude.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Shit's great. No, I think that's pretty cool about Mars, though. I hope we get to colonize it. Like Elon said, if science is, well, there's a mathematical formula saying that there's over 4.5 billion planets like Earth in the universe that may or may not have life, but Elon truly says it the best. He believes that every species that's ever came to be in our universe has been a one planet civilization. They lived and died on one planet. Their civilization lived and died on one planet.
So they never went out.
That's why we never seen them. That's why they never see us. That's where the common scientist that doesn't believe in UFOs, they truly believe that, yes, there was another Earth this far away, but their civilization's dead. They never left Earth. They never went anywhere past their atmosphere. They lived and died on that one planet. And Elon believes that's how every society that's ever been made has done. And he wants to be the first, in his mind, in his science, he wants to be the first species, the human race, to step foot on another planet. We've never done it. Like, the moon is not a planet. People say, oh, the moon is not a planet. The moon is a moon. Like, we classify
The moon
has nothing on it. It has zero atmosphere. You can't do nothing. It has no fucking solar winds. It has no fucking wind on it. It has nothing. Like, it's literally a rock.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's Big Brother, dog. We're getting too close, dog. We're getting too close. They're going to kick open the door and take us down, dog. Them and that baby possum, dog.
Bruh.
He's snitching on us, bro.
Like, yo, they over here talking about some
They
shit.
talking about some weird shit, dog. Better get your ass down here. But no, like, we have never done it. Like, in known recorded time, has there been proof of another species stepping on another planet? Unless you're a crazy conspiracy guy like me and believe that aliens have done it. The aliens have been on Earth.
I just don't. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
There's no other way to explain the pyramids.
Pyramids, the pictures, it just
The Bermuda Triangle, like how
people that don't even associate, never, ever, two different time periods wrote down the same exact appearance of an alien, and they're like, well, that was 500 years ago, and this guy said the same exact shit this guy said. Like, what's the coincidence to that? There is
on
none.
different continents.
Yes, different languages, everything. Like, it's not coincidence, Doc. It's not coincidence. I'm telling you, it's not coincidence. But I enjoyed that little snippet.
Right?
I enjoyed that. That little blunt. Good blunt. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed Around the Table with the Wizard and Token.
That quick little talk, you know.
That quick little talk, man, just to get some shit out there, let you guys know what's going on and what is on our mind tonight.
Quick sachet.
But I wanted to give a quick shout out once again to dustoff_420 over there on Instagram. Just let them know that TokeTok sent you. Go over there and give them a follow. Our YouTube is now up. If you guys want to go over there and, well, we only got creepypastas up right now. So if you guys want to go over there and listen to our new and improved creepypastas, go over there to youtube.com/TokeTok and you'll see our emblem, TokeTok Radio, because
we're the shit.
We're the shit. Exactly.
And that's how that works.
And make sure you guys go to our other platforms.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's what I was thinking. I was like, how am I supposed to say it? Like, because I always get fucked up with like, subscribe, share, follow, all that noise. Because each platform's different.
But all of them do the same thing.
That is true. That is true.
Because no matter where you go,
like, share, subscribe, and follow TokeTok Radio.
Yes, sir.
But always, until next time, keep your tinfoil hats and your bulls close. You never know what may happen.
Token out.